This might be the most mature performance car I have driven in a very long time, because sometimes you get tired of noise, the loud exhausts, the unnecessary drama, the attention. Sometimes you just want something sophisticated, fast, composed, something that simply says, I've made it. In this video, we are activating launch control on the all-new Audi A5, testing Audi's Quattro system on one of the best roads I have driven in years, and I am going to show you why your passenger princess may end up loving this car more than you. And honestly, I still think sedans like this drive better than most SUVs on the road today. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Mzansi Popularized. Today we are checking out the Audi A5 2-liter TFSI, producing 200 kilowatts of power. Nice. As usual, before we hit the road, well, you have to be insured. So I jumped onto hippo.co.za to compare insurance quotes, and the lowest insurance quote I got came in at about 2,615 rands per month based on my profile. Now, this Audi A5 2-liter TFSI Quattro Black Edition starts at around 1,238,000 rands before options, but this fully spec press unit is sitting at 1,511,400. So let us break down the cost of ownership quickly. If you factor in a monthly installment and the cost of one full tank, cost of ownership will set you back 33,818 rands. But honestly, if you had 1.5 million, are you buying this? A Mercedes-Benz C-Class, an E-Class, a BMW 3 Series, or are you just buying an SUV? Comment down below. And while you think about it, let us get into the review, shall we? Now, underneath the hood lies a 2-liter TFSI engine, putting out 200 kilowatts of power and 400 Newton meters of torque. So, power goes to all four wheels through Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system, paired to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. One thing I like though is just how punchy it is. This thing moves. You just put your foot down and woohoo! You are flying. It's no doubt though, this car is actually more powerful than a GTI. So, what do you expect? 0 to 100 km per hour is claimed in just under 6 seconds, which is seriously quick for something this refined. So this thing is quick. And honestly, the way this car delivers power is what makes it feel so mature. It's not violent, it's not trying too hard. It simply builds speed effortlessly. You put your foot down, the turbo wakes up, the gearbox drops a gear, and suddenly you are moving far quicker than you expected. Nice. This is not hot hatch performance. This is executive performance. You know, with fuel prices where they are right now, and people trying to save money wherever they can, it's interesting to see how technology is changing the way we do things. And speaking about that, well, there's something I've been checking on recently. Let's grab a cup of coffee and I'll tell you all you need to know. So, while taking a quick break, let me quickly show you this. This is Pocket Broker, a platform focused on trading tools, educational content, and market analysis. And honestly, what stood out to me immediately was how simple the registration process actually is. You can get started directly from your phone within minutes. And if you use my promo code right here on screen, you may also unlock additional platform bonuses. One feature that stood out to me is social trading. With social trading, you can follow experienced traders, learn from their strategies, and even copy trades directly through the platform. And especially when you're still learning, that can help a lot. Pocket Broker also provides trading signals which help users identify potential trading opportunities. So instead of trying to figure out everything completely alone, you've already got useful guidance built into the platform. And not only that, you've also got access to multiple indicators directly inside the platform. And these help users analyze market movement and understand trading opportunities a little better. There are also different trading modes available depending on your experience level and trading style. So whether you're just starting out or already understanding trading, the platform gives you flexibility. There's also a built-in trading community where users can ask questions, share ideas, and learn from more experienced traders. And honestly, that makes the learning experience feel far less intimidating. And if you ever need assistance, Pocket Broker also offers 24/7 support directly inside the platform. So help is always available whenever you need it. There are also educational videos, tutorials, and learning materials built directly into the platform. So if you're still learning, you can improve your understanding step by step. And another interesting feature is the daily bonus system. After opening 2 trades, a bonus calendar becomes active where users can unlock rewards for consecutive active days. And of course, here's an example of a completed trade directly from the platform. And honestly, the overall experience feels very clean and straightforward. So if you'd like to check out Pocket Broker for yourself, I'll leave the registration link and promo code down below. But remember guys, trading carries financial risk, so always trade responsibly. Let's continue with the review. Now, there's just something about German engineering. Manufacturers have tried and are still trying, but this type of composure and handling just screams proper German engineering. The Quattro system gives you confidence, the steering feels precise, and with Audi Drive Select, you can completely tailor the car to your mood. And that is where the Audi A5 really starts separating itself. Through corners, the car feels blunted. On uneven roads, it feels composed. And at higher speeds, it feels incredibly stable. Drive modes include efficiency, comfort, dynamic, as well as individual modes. In comfort, the car relaxes completely. In efficiency mode, it settles down for highway cruising. But dynamic wakes the car up. The ambient lighting changes, the responses sharpen, and suddenly the former GTI driver inside you starts smiling again. Now, when it comes to comfort, this Audi feels properly expensive. The seats are electrically adjustable, supportive, and elegant with this beautiful brown leather finish throughout the cabin. You also get heating and ventilation depending on spec, and do not worry about your passengers either. There is ample space at the rear. You have ISOFIX anchor points for the family and enough comfort for long distance trips. This is a car you can comfortably drive every single day. The 6-speed S-tronic gearbox also perfectly matches the character of this car. Yes, it shifts quickly, but it is not aggressively snappy like a GTI. It is smooth, refined, and intelligent. You do have pedal shifters, but honestly, best you leave it to its own devices. This gearbox knows exactly what it's doing. Now, before we launch it, let us quickly look at the exterior. At the front, you get this aggressive S-line design with sharp matrix LED headlights and a wide grille that gives the car serious road presence. From the side, this Fastback silhouette completely transforms the identity of the old A4. You have 19-inch alloy wheels and the proportions are clean, elegant, and sporty all at once. And then, at the rear, Audi gives you this futuristic OLED taillights, connected by a full-width light bar inspired by the e-tron range. Especially at night, this thing looks absolutely incredible. The electronic boot also adds to the premium experience. You get comfort access, decent practicality, a 12-volt socket, and even a tow bar setup on this unit. So there's a button here. When you press it, the car gets really excited. Check it out. Ooh, look at that. It's excited to see me. Nice. Take it back. All you have to do is press it again, just like that. And there we go. Nice. There is no spare tire underneath, however, just a tire repair kit. But overall practicality is still impressive for something this stylish. Now, inside, Audi absolutely cooked here. First, this panoramic roof. Audi basically said a normal sunroof is too basic. So instead, they gave us a magical panoramic glass roof that changes transparency at the touch of a button. Now, I like that. Then, you move over to the dashboard layout. You have the main infotainment display, the digital cluster, and even a dedicated passenger screen for your passenger princess or prince. So yes, your passenger can now control navigation, media, and various functions directly from their side of the cabin. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are here. Wireless charging is here. Ambient lighting is here. And most of the car's important controls are integrated directly into the infotainment system. Thankfully, Audi still gives you physical shortcut buttons for things like drive modes and volume control. My favorite part, however, is the digital cluster. It's customizable, incredibly sharp, and the graphics are seriously impressive, especially when using adaptive cruise control. Honestly, this interior feels like an expensive lounge. And when it comes to safety, the Audi is loaded with advanced driver assistance systems. You have adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, parking assistance, and multiple safety features, which all work together to make the car feel calm and effortless to drive. Now, at this price point, the Audi faces serious competition. You could look at a BMW 3 Series or 4 Series Grand Coupe if you want something sharper to drive. You could look at a Mercedes C-Class if you want flashy luxury, or maybe even an E-Class if comfort is your priority. But the Audi sits beautifully in the middle. It gives you technology, style, comfort, composure, and Quattro confidence all in one package. And of course, at 1.5 million, you can definitely argue that you can get yourself a proper high-performance vehicle in the used market. Now, let's launch it, shall we? First, you flick the car into dynamic mode. ESC off, left foot on the brake, right foot flat on the accelerator, and when you release the brake, the Quattro system simply grips and goes. No unnecessary drama, no wheel spin, just pure traction and acceleration. 0 to 100 km per hour happens in around 6 seconds, and honestly, the way this car builds speed feels seriously impressive. In terms of warranty, well, it comes with a 1-year or unlimited kilometer warranty, as well as a 5-year or 100,000 kilometer Audi freeway maintenance plan. Fuel consumption for this Audi A5 is rated at 8.1 liters per 100 kilometers. I was seeing long-term figures of 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers. But to be fair, that involves a lot of spirited driving. And with that, here's 2 things I like about the vehicle and 2 things I don't like about it. Number 1, in terms of the things I like, the interior. This cabin genuinely feels futuristic and premium. And number 2, the balance between comfort and performance. It is quick, refined, and effortless. And in terms of the things I do not like, number 1, the exhaust note. For 200 kilowatts, I honestly wish it sounded a little bit more aggressive. And number 2, the touchscreen heavy controls. They look fantastic, but sometimes physical buttons are simply easier. So, should you consider the Audi A5 2-liter TFSI Quattro? Absolutely yes, especially if you want something sophisticated, mature, comfortable, and properly premium. This is not a loud performance car trying to impress everyone. This is a car for someone who has grown beyond the noise. And honestly, in a world dominated by SUVs, this Audi A5 reminds us why sedans and saloons still matter. But let me know down below. Are you taking this Audi A5, the BMW 3 Series, the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, or are you still buying an SUV? This has been Mio from Mzansi Popular Rides, and I will see you guys on the next one.